Head video. All right, hello YouTube. This is Shoe0nHead's video. Men on Reddit are not okay. Now we've known that for quite a while, but let's see what she's on about. Everybody go subscribe. We like Shoe0nHead here. She's a great little gal.
Hello again, friends, and happy Halloween.
Hello.
This Halloween, I have decided to dress up as the scariest possible thing to my audience.
Oh dear.
A woman.
Oh no! I thought you were a man.
As the OG YouTube pick-me, I have made many videos dunking on bad female behavior, ranging from terrible things.
I do find that concept of pick-me's interesting. I guess it's the equivalent of a performative male, right? But I don't know.
Things like the creepy female teacher epidemic, to more silly things like women posting their L's in my "Are Women Okay" video. The video
I don't think
where
I've ever seen that.
Embarrassing stories.
I don't think I've
women
ever seen either of
willingly
those
put on the
videos
internet
actually.
about themselves. And that video has sort of become a fan favorite. So I've gotten many requests from you guys to do a male version of that video.
Hell
But
yeah.
the issue I found is the male version just doesn't exist. No, I'm not joking. I looked everywhere for the male equivalent, but it turns out, unlike women, men don't like to post embarrassing stories about themselves.
Oh yeah. Oh, I was confused what she was talking about with the equivalent. Yeah, I mean the closest you can get to is like green text stories, but then 99% of those are fake to begin with. Well, at least nowadays they are. I feel like, well, I don't know.
Women will be out here openly talking about the time they got a yeast infection from the homeless man behind a Denny's, but a man won't even post about the time he said "you too" when a waitress said "enjoy your food."
Oh god. Oh, no, I've done that so many times. Oh, it's awful. It's honestly awful.
To the grave. At least, that's what I thought. Until I visited a dark, forbidden corner of the internet. I used a VPN, I changed my IP address, I went incognito mode, and I visited reddit.com. And I found one of the funniest...
We shudder at the name. It is a place we do not go.
And most depressing communities I have ever come across in all my years doing this. It's true, folks. I may have found the one place on the internet where men are posting their L's. Lord knows it's hard to be a man today, you know? Like, I couldn't imagine.
We need some L's.
Nice, but not too nice. Confident, but not too confident.
We've just had it too good. We've had it too good for too long.
6 foot, 6 pack, 6 figures, have a perfect beard or a perfectly clean-shaven face. Oh yeah, that reminds me.
I have neither. I've got, look, I'll be honest. I'm a bit of a neck beard. You can't see it right here. But, you know, I have a shitty, I grow out a shitty ass beard. It sucks.
Before we dive into this video, let's quickly give a shout out to...
It's not too bad in like the actual neck beard department, right? Like I'm not gonna get into specifics. Oh, that's why.
People into these weird workarounds like apply cooling aftershave to help with the burn.
Everyone go.
That's all coping.
Go subscribe.
Not solving. Like when I was having the worst sleep ever.
Go buy a bunch of
my routine.
Henson shaving
my bed
things.
Routine, everything like that. No, it was my mattress. I finally changed my mattress, and then I finally started sleeping better again. It's not your shaving routine. It's the mattress.
What?
Well, the razor. Henson shaving is on a mission.
She was doing an analogy. I was like, what? I was like, because there's so many.
Moisturizing.
There's so many like mattress ads. I was like, why? This is a shaving company.
On your skin's health. Their razors are made with solid aluminum, making them not only durable, but also environmentally friendly. There's no plastic involved.
I've got a safety razor. They're pretty nice.
What really sets Henson apart is the precision of their design.
It doesn't look nearly as nice as this,
safety
but...
razor being manufactured in the same aerospace machine shop that built
did you see that little ball just touch it?
This precision allows the blade to extend just a thousandth of an inch beyond the shave plane, ensuring a stable and gentle shave. And since I switched to Henson, I have noticed my shaves have been silkier and smoother than ever before. No tugging, no razor burn, just a close, perfect shave that feels great on my skin. So basically, no more leg abuse.
So that's how she
The best
hides the
part
fact
is
that
once
she's a
you
man.
invest in a Henson razor,
Because she
it's a
just has such
lifetime purchase. The only thing you'll need to replace are the
smooth
blades,
facial
which
skin. There's
cost
no
10
razor
cents
burns at
each.
all.
Just 10 cents. So once you own the razor, you'll only be spending like $3 to $5 a year
Our
on
favorite
blades.
little
That is
femboy.
incredible.
Henson's store offers a variety of colors, even a titanium version, so you can pick the razor that best fits your style.
Just head on over to hensonshaving.com/shoe and add both a Henson razor and
Look, honestly, if Shoe like came out and like said that she was like actually a woman, I think I'd unsubscribe. But thank God she's not. She's just pretending to be one
100
for
blades to
Halloween.
your
Like,
cart, and then enter code SHOE at checkout to get the blades for free with your purchase. Your skin, your wallet, and your environment will thank you. Thank you, Henson, for sponsoring this video, and as always, thank you, the viewer, for not skipping the ad. Now, let's get back
You're
to
welcome.
the video.
hey, that's
Are men okay? No.
no.
No, they are not. We have gone over this many times.
Certain
in more
MCR
serious videos.
song comes to
Modern
mind.
men are going through a lot, and for a long time there was nowhere for them to vent. Can't vent to your friends because that's gay. Can't vent to your girlfriend because that's gay. Can't vent to a therapist because that's gay. Everything is gay except of
True.
course gay sex, which we all know is only gay if the balls touch. So what is a man to do? Where is a man to go? Reddit, of course.
It is honestly. There is like honestly a lot of truth to that. That there's just not a lot of support structures mentally, like for mental support for men. I mean there are like if like therapists and stuff. They're not you know it's not like they're exclusively for women. But there is a certain seemingly taboo-ness with mental health and men. It's weird.
Kitchencels.
I feel like
to
that's
be
lessened
exact.
over the years, though.
Kitchencels is a Reddit page where, quote,
Kitchencels.
incels go to vent their frustrations with the world, as well as show off the food they are consuming at the moment. Now, for those of you
Okay,
who don't know
that's,
what an incel is, an incel
come
is
on,
a
Shu.
involuntary celibate.
Yes,
Somebody who,
yes.
for whatever reason, cannot get laid or get a girlfriend. And for the people watching this,
Well, that's the like traditional definition. It's kind of more of a that word nowadays. Well, she's probably gonna
girlfriend is
explain.
a girl that is your friend who you love. Like that little anime girl you watch in the corner of your screen, except she loves you back. So let's dive into this. Let's
I
see
love you
what
back.
Reddit is cooking. Failed my f***ing driver's test today.
Wait, but she didn't explain. Yeah, no, I mean incel. Obviously, it comes from involuntarily celibate, but it's more of like a mindset nowadays, or at least that's what incel.
I'm 26 years old. I can't
means.
hold a
Not
job,
that
I
we
can't get
all
laid,
don't
I can't
already
even
know.
drive. I don't deserve flavors. I dropped my salad. I fail at everything I do. I'll never amount to anything. I'm a perverted incel.
This is like some
freak with
Henry's
weirdly
Kitchen
long
shit.
toes. Classmates that I have school shooter vibes. Bowl of sludge. What am I looking at?
That's
is
awesome.
this your classmate? Holy shit, maybe they were
Is that your
Resident
classmate?
Evil ass meal. I asked my high school biology teacher out on a date the day I turned 18 via her Steam account. She
Oh.
blocked me. This
What?
guy somehow managed to find the one female teacher that did not want to groom their male student. Incredible.
True.
Chicken looks good though. 7 out of 10. Asked a girl out and she started laughing. Oh, that's just a learning experience, dude. Got super hard.
I you know, we're in a safe space now. We're on Reddit. This is where we share our embarrassing stories. I one time asked a girl out. She said yes. And then this was at school, right? In high school. I asked her out. She said yes. And I was like, "Oh, great." Like and then the next day or like 2 days later, I ran into her in the hallway and I was like, "Hey, so do you want to go see a movie or whatever?" And she was like, "Oh, I started dating this other guy." And I was like, "Huh?" And she's like, "Yeah, I thought you were kidding." Genuinely, I don't think she thought I was kidding. My impression is that the other guy after after I asked her out and she said yes, the other guy, who was admittedly more handsome and more edgy than me, he asked her out, and then she was like, she wasn't gonna pass up on that opportunity. So that's the impression that I get, or that I got. The impression that I get. Oh God.
5'10", Rice looks good. The only girlfriend I...
And ever since then, I don't think I've had a girlfriend since then. Also, I don't really
try.
try.
An online game when I was 11.
Maybe I'm scarred.
I'm gonna hold your hand when I tell you this. That was a man. That was a 45-year-old.
Wait, hold on. Sorry.
Hard.
Hold on.
Rice. Oh. 5'10", Rice
Got
looks
super
good.
hard.
The only girlfriend I've had was on an online game when I was 11. I'm gonna hold your hand when I tell you this. That was a man. That was a 45-year-old man.
Most likely, but they do exist. But it wasn't a real relationship. That's the difference.
Made this cake to celebrate 6 months on heroin. No woman could love a creature like me, but this feels great anyways. I only haven't ended my life because I don't want to make any women happy. My obsession with an anime girl prevents me from talking to 3D women. Every night before going to sleep, I watch a video of her kissing the camera, and it is almost always the highlight of my day. May I know which one it is? Sue from Monster Musume. You know what?
Wait, Sue. Oh, yeah, Slime Girl.
Video I did, I can't even judge this. Like,
honestly, she's a good pick. She is. I mean, honestly, they all have their ups and downs. I haven't watched that show in a while, though.
The bar is in hell.
At least it's human looking.
I was talking at her about fishing, and I jokingly said I could buy her one of those toy Barbie fishing rods and teach her how to catch a fish. She said, I don't think I'd be interested in that, in the most disgusted tone of voice I've ever heard a human muster.
Oh, God.
I like how he said talking at her. Not with her, not talking with her, talking
That's a good point.
at her. Women love when you talk at them. Just corner them and start yapping about World War I or like Warhammer lore. They f***ing love that shit. Just get right up in their face.
That's what
and
I do.
Explain to them the entire
I do that about
plot
Assassin's
of Lord of the
Creed
Rings.
and Kingdom Hearts.
That's how you get them.
My mom's new boyfriend is younger than me.
Oh no, his mom is being hag-maxed.
She's 52, I'm 23, he's 21. He could literally be my brother. What the f*** do they even talk about?
Oh God, that's always so weird. Oh,
don't worry about it, bro. They're not.
Because it's like, I mean, I'm sure it's not. What would you call it? Would you call that like a reverse Oedipus complex? There's probably like an actual term for it, but like you always got to wonder, like, is that a thing? It's like right around the age, because you see that in a lot of like To Catch a Predator things, that like men have like kids around the same age as the ones they're going after, you know?
Doing much talking.
I wish a tomboy could just casually kidnap me and drag me into a room. Pasta cereal.
I feel like tomboys are like an endangered species.
They are, though. Have you seen the statistics on the tags? They're so low. What tags?
What the f is that? Forget tomboys. You need to be kidnapped by the feds. You need to be exiled away from society for what you did to that pasta.
Tomboys Applebee's all the way. I mean, femboys Hooters, sure. Like, hell yeah. I'd go there every now and again, but tomboy Applebee's?
My ancestors are weeping.
The last time I met anyone was when I went to the psych ward a few years ago, where I got a crush on the first girl who ever showed me any interest. She ghosted me. Just my stupid Chungus life.
Okay, honestly, good. Do not get with the f***ing girl you met at the psych ward, okay? None of this Harley Quinn Joker bullshit. You can't fix her. She can't fix you. No. Next.
Today I found out the
we
woman
fill
I
each
have been
other's
pursuing
holes.
is a lesbian. Burger meat hot dogs for me and my father.
All right, that... I wouldn't take that too... I mean, you can't take that too personally. Yeah, it sucks, but it's like...
Who hates me?
Hey.
Okay, 1, that is doo-doo. That is poop from a butt. And 2, it is not over.
It is.
It's not over. There's still one way you can date her. Put this on.
Hell yeah.
I don't deserve love. Segregated Tic Tacs.
Segregated
I have
Tic
an
Tac-
eating
what?
disorder. Gay. So I almost never actually cook. I'm eating plain strawberry yogurt out of a dog...
Is he implying that being gay is the eating disorder? That he eats, I don't know, that he eats hot dogs instead of roast beef?
this morning. my lonely puppy life. Yesterday, my scrambled eggs were oversalted. This morning, they were undersalted. I have to kill myself. Wait, if the eggs are undersalted, can't you just put more salt on them? Wait.
No, because you got to do it while either before or while they're cooking, so they get fully integrated. I mean, you can put them on after. It's just not the same.
To a VTuber burping compilation, and now I'm having the only meal I know how to make. Where the f did it all go wrong? That is disgusting, bro. Which VTuber? Which one? Which one so I know to avoid that channel? A female coworker complimented me on my shirt, and I began to stutter trying to say thanks.
Hey, that's honestly kind of touching. But also, I tried that truff hot sauce. Not really for me. Like I've tried truffle stuff. Like I sometimes I cook with truffle oil. I don't know if it's like real truffle oil, but like truff,
this guy will
not my
remember
favorite.
that for the rest of his life.
Oh, 100%.
85 years old on their deathbed.
Years ago, I was in a liquor store, and a woman came up. So I was checking out, was buying some whiskey, and a woman just like walked in the store, looked at me, walked up to me and said, excuse me, sir, you have the most beautiful hair, and then walked away. And I looked at the cashier who's checking me out, and I was like, oh my God, I've never gotten a compliment like that. And she was just like, okay. I feel like if it was a dude, he would have been like, hell yeah. But since it was a girl, she was like, yeah, I get that like every couple days.
Surrounded by their family, remembering the time some random woman complimented his Metallica shirt 45 years ago. Ladies, you want to make a random man's life? Compliment his shirt. Just make sure it's not one of those like Ahiago anime shirts, though. That was a weird.
I've gotten a lot of compliments on some of my shirts. I've got one that says "surviving purely out of spite." Actually, I'm wearing that right now, and I get a lot of compliments on that.
I licked this canned tuna to imagine what it feels like to eat pussy. It doesn't taste like that or have that texture though. Put 5 pennies in your mouth, cut a hot dog down the middle, and then lick that. Probably closer. And here I am thinking the guy who licks a can of tuna pretending it was a pussy was rock bottom. What the f am I reading? Why can't you just buy a Fleshlight or something like a normal person?
It doesn't taste the same.
Flavor are important factors.
Yes, exactly.
Stop. If it smells and tastes like tuna, something is wrong. She has an infection.
Suppose a girl has blocked you on every platform, but you know her address.
Oh,
For the past year, you've been sending her one GIF each month, each one bigger than the last. Sometimes you include a note. She's never responded, but you know she's receiving them. How would you proceed?
You don't.
Dude, peanut butter and chocolate cake. Oh, it's so good. Like peanut butter frosting. Oh.
You don't proceed.
None of these people at this party know I beat it to giantess vor animations. Maybe. Now the whole internet does. I love the people in the comments like, my man. It is just actually insane. Like, these people walk amongst us. Like, the guy in front of you in line at the bank might have a being eaten alive fetish. Who knows?
I always think about that, like that just like a random person that I'm walking by has probably the most fucked up search history that I've ever seen.
I have is talking with his girlfriend
and
4 of her friends 40 feet away from me.
Funfetti
he said statistically
pizza?
One of the 10 guys in this room is a racist. They all looked at me. Funfetti pizza. I was talking to a girl who thought I was Latino. When I told her I'm Indian, she almost gagged. Woke up this Sunday morning. I'm still 5'9".
Okay, 5'9" is not...
5'9's not bad. It's not, like... I mean... I'm over... I'm over 6 foot. I'm not gonna say exactly how tall I am. I'm not that... I'm a little bit over 6 foot. Right? And it's nice. But... Okay, maybe I can't talk. I don't know what it's like being under 6 foot.
Dating apps
At least not since I was like 15.
Women on dating apps have just like destroyed the male psyche. Like, dudes now believe if you're not 6'3", it's f***ing over. Didn't they just implement like a height filter on like Bumble or
oh yeah, that was awful.
That is...
If they do that, they 100% need to implement like a bust size or like a weight filter as well. Right. But then the woman would complain. Right.
That is insane. Could you imagine they did a weight filter? Could you imagine
Oh,
no
there.
women under 170 pounds? Could you fucking imagine? They would never. They
I know.
would
I know.
never.
Paid for nudes for the first time. They weren't great nudes, but I kept paying because she talked to me. Spinning gliz.
I hate to admit it, or not admit it. I hate to break it to you, but she wasn't talking to you, especially if it was on like OnlyFans or something. They just have like they just hire people to talk to you.
She talked to you, huh? Are you sure about that? Are you
Oh,
sure you
there
were
you go.
talking to Cutie Pie Kitten 69 and not fucking Kamal from Pakistan?
There you
Because
go.
apparently,
She
that's the
knows.
thing.
Oh,
apparently,
I just need to
OnlyFans
shut
girls
up.
hire agencies in like India
Yeah.
and Pakistan to like talk to their simps for
Yep.
them.
I masturbate to girls until I am tired of them, so I won't have to approach them and then get rejected.
Honestly, that's the vibe.
Is this why the birth rate is so low? See, I was under the
It's part of it. I mean, you kind of get dejected, and so then you resort to jacking off, so that way you don't have to get more dejected and rejected, right? It's. I mean, I'm not putting it solely on women, right? But it is a cycle.
depression. It was because the economy and because gender relations are so terrible in this country, and like women want a career and they're on birth control, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe there's just
What is her
millions of
phone
this
case?
guy, or maybe this is just Reddit.
I can only get off to femboy hentai now. Corn on the
Based.
cob, no salt, no butter, no nothing. This is the
Oh my
closest I
God.
can get to the feeling of eating out a girl's vagina.
Oh, that's not.
What?
You know what? Maybe it is. I don't know.
My cat was sitting on my lap, and I had to make him move because I started to get
Does she
hard
have
when I saw a
warts?
gif of Candace Owens. I was watching a not safe for work video with that one French girl and coomed just when the camera randomly zoomed in.
Okay, look, that happens literally all the time. Like you can't.
4K HD on a guy's face, so I busted a load to a guy. Felt a little bit cucked and gay and cried a little bit.
Look, that happens all the time, especially in like older porns. They just didn't understand.
You could have looked away, but you didn't. Did you?
It would be gay to look away, because then I'd be ashamed, and that's gay. So I'd rather coom to a male.
Body is permanently deformed and crippled by decades of compulsive, joyless masturbation. Everyone
Yeah.
who sees me can tell instantly. Saw a female's body in the cheese and had to
That's what
cook
I'm
off
worried about.
before finishing the plate.
Oh my God.
Microwave
I can see
cheese
it.
lasagna.
Okay, so I'm just gonna pretend I didn't read the first part. What the is that? That is.
I can see it. I can see where. I mean, it kind of looks more like if Kermit's like screaming. That's what I see.
Is not lasagna. That is an abomination.
Jerked off to a VTuber crying compilation and the hardest I've ever
What?
in my life.
Hmm.
I used to be a track star in high school and both my parents always loved me. How did I fall so far?
It's actually so crazy how, like, you can do everything right as a parent. You can just be, like, a great, responsible parent and raise your kid right. And then one day on your son's, like, 13th birthday, you gift him his own computer. And then in a
Yeah.
few years, he's masturbating to anime girls crying and posting about it on Reddit.
I haven't fallen that far. That's hopefully that's a little bit niche.
Tofu broke apart just like my life. Yesterday, for the first time in my life, I looked for and watched cuck porn on purpose, then cried. I have a micro penis.
Is cuck porn. You're sitting in a chair
True.
watching two people fuck. You might as well be sitting in a chair in the corner of a hotel room watching two people fuck on a bed. What's the difference? Porn is basically virtual cucking.
Tried to jack off
I feel like cucking kind of implies that the woman is yours anyway. Like to begin with. So I understand the sentiment, but I disagree with your conclusion.
today, but all the porn was so bad I just turned my phone off and cried myself to sleep.
Okay, the reason why you think the porn is
Those
boring
wings look
is because you are so completely
either like they're gonna be the worst wings I've ever had or the best wings I've ever had.
Okay, the reason why you think the porn is boring is because you are so completely desensitized from seeing it all the time. Like 40 years
Yeah.
ago, dudes were drinking it to like the Sears catalog underwear ads. And now the most insane, depraved shit you could ever fucking imagine is only like a few clicks away. Like, I just don't think humans were meant to live that way. Like, I don't think humans were meant to see sissy hypno inflation compilations every second of the day.
You're right. That's shit only for the gods.
You know?
Whenever I masturbate, I leave my...
I do... God. I was about to say something, but I read...
I'm sitting in my underwear.
We can smell it, by the way. We can smell the cum. Women especially can tell if...
I do worry about that. I think I'm generally pretty clean. I mean, sometimes when I'm like home, like I'm just home for a long time, right? Like I don't go outside. Sometimes, you know, it gets a little rank, but it doesn't, like, that doesn't get.
If you have recently masturbated. You ladies know what I'm
talking
about. Like, you go up to a guy and like you can just tell, like you can smell it. If you're a guy and you're like, wait, is she joking? Is she being serious? Don't worry about it.
Last night I jerked off and my goopy steamer of a load landed on my ex.
I have people that I trust that if I smell bad, they would say something, right? So I don't think I have that problem. Thankfully. But sometimes it is hard to tell. I will admit.
Xbox and fell into the ventilation of the console, and it turned me on so much I sprayed the console with 9 sprays of my mom's perfume and masturbated to the stench, and now it won't start. Breakfast to start the day. Why?
The only thing I will say is I will never support Pearl Milling Company. They got rid of Aunt Jemima. She was a classic. I'll never forgive them.
The stench, and now it won't start.
She was an icon, truly.
Why? Why? I've had this crush for 3 years, and I want to screenshot and print some of her photos on Instagram to pee on them, but I can't even afford a printer, so I just wrote her name on a piece of paper and drowned it in my piss. I'm just a stupid pee cell. Why? I hate how the one time she wants to pop a tea for the gram is when she's breastfeeding. Got me using AI just to remove her baby from the pic. Save the earth and post them teas uncensored. Plump and full of milk.
This video is turning me into a fucking misandrist. This video is turning me into a femcel.
I can understand her perspective. As a guy, I see the desperation, as, you know, it creeps in. Again, believe me, I'm not this bad. But I am afraid that I'm just a couple years away from being this bad. I think I'm too self-aware, honestly. Like I don't think I could fathom enjoying doing any of this.
I can't do this anymore. I'm dyeing my hair blue, I'm getting a nose ring, I'm growing out my armpit hair.
The girl I like was wearing flip-flops and gym shorts at uni yesterday, sitting on the floor with her legs open. I went home and jerked off 6 times in a row thinking about her feet and her butt. Woke up today, went to pee, and noticed that a chunk of skin on the back of my dick is coming off.
That's it! That's it! Men need to be born into prison and then earn their way out.
There's probably something terribly wrong with my colon. I've been told to seek medical advice ASAP for several months, but it will probably figure itself out one way or another. Well, you should probably go to the doctor if you don't want something bad. I wish older women would pee on me.
Oh.
I was wondering where that was going.
The men you have sent to protect us are on Reddit fantasizing about getting pissed on.
Discovered cartoon pornography at the age of 8, and life sucks since then. My mom caught me dry humping my torn mattress to some AI porn and hasn't looked at me in the eyes since. I haven't even touched a girl intimately yet, and I've lived half my life. I'm 39.
Oh. So I was picturing that, like, he discovered it at the age of 8, watched AI porn, I don't know, probably when he was 14, and now he's like 16, because AI porn isn't that old. But okay.
First of all, bro is fart maxing. Second of all, men, you really gotta stop the porn. you gotta stop it, or like just way less of it. It's not good for you. Listen, I used to be super pro porn a few years ago. Not anymore. It's gotten so bad, especially after COVID. I feel like it got so much worse.
I do
feel like
agree with her.
kind of exploded in the past few years. In women too,
to a degree.
as we have previously discussed. Like, sure, everything is fine in moderation, blah blah blah, but I feel like there's just like no moderation anymore. I feel like fucking everyone is just a gooner, and it's making everybody depressed. We're just like a society running on like perpetual post-nut depression.
We're not getting enough dopamine in our daily lives, so that's the only source we can get it. That's honestly the reality. I'll be honest though. Okay, I'm not gonna. This is gonna sound. I'm questioning whether I shouldn't say this or not. I mean, it's that kind of video. Anyway, ever since I started streaming, I've noticed that, you know, I've been doing it a lot less because I feel slightly more fulfilled. Even if, you know, nobody's watching, it's just like I have fun doing it, right? You feel me? I get
afraid to talk to women at work in case
it's kind of nice.
Max. Just friendliness max and LARP as a normal-pilled creepy.
Not that I do it. I never do it. I'm a good Christian boy.
Creepiness minimizer. I asked a girl out at work and she reported me to HR. I think I'm gonna lose my job. See, this is sad.
That's
back in the day,
that is depressing. That I feel like that's just kind of normal for modern day shit. Like, that's depressing.
It was totally acceptable to flirt with your coworker, ask her on a date, whatever. Like, so many people's parents met because they worked together, because they were coworkers, and they flirted and they hung out and stuff. And now it's like not socially acceptable at all to.
As a man, I'm afraid to say anything to a woman. If I like a woman, I am afraid to say anything that is pretty much not strictly platonic, right? You just kind of have to go from like, hey, you're fun to hang out with, to, do you want to date, right? And it's like, honestly, when I put it that way, that doesn't sound like that bad, but just like you can't make an advance unless you state your intentions first. And if you do state your intentions and it's rejected, then yeah, even stating your intentions can get you into trouble.
To do that, HR culture has ruined
so it's just better
the relationship
not to.
Between men and women in the workplace. Fuck HR. Go talk to your crush. I got called into HR because apparently it's not okay to jokingly ask my coworker if I can gargle her period.
Oh, okay, now that.
Never mind. Don't do that. Don't do that. No more talking to women at work. No more talking to women at work. No more talking to women in general. Yeah, total ban on talking to women until we figure out what the hell is going on. Downloaded Tinder and got 2 matches in 5 days. Fuck my stupid, ugly life.
2 matches in 5 days. That's really good. I years ago I downloaded Tinder. As you well know, I am a big boy. I'm not the biggest boy that there is, you know. But I am definitely a big boy. I don't think I'm ugly per se. I'm not like exceptionally handsome, but my God, if I got a match, you know, once a week, that was like, whew. Woo! Yeah. If you're not like a 7+, you're really not gonna go too far on dating apps. You might find the occasional.
What I know from like
so
men
it might be
who
worth
use
doing
the
it.
apps that I've talked to, that's actually really good. Oh my God, they're
exactly.
all so...
Yes, it's really good. What was it? Two matches in 5 days. Yeah.
Mad at him in the reply.
Wait.
That's actually really good.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're all so mad at him in the replies.
You true cell stare.
In less than a week and you complain? Stop humble bragging. I've gotten 0 matches in 3 months. 2 matches in 5 days.
That's more like it.
Why are you even here?
My culture
is not your costume.
Fake cell. Go outside and get your life together. A true cell gets 0 matches. That's 2 people. How many do you need to be satisfied? Mods, take his balls away.
Admittedly, just now here's the thing. Just because you match with someone doesn't mean that the conversation's gonna go anywhere. Over the like year or so that I did Tinder, I got a decent bit of matches. It only evolved into 2 that one that I probably fumbled. So maybe like 3. But 2 actual ones where we got to the point where we were setting up a date. The first one, I was honestly terrified and I canceled. I didn't like ghost her or anything, but I said like, I don't think I'm ready for this. I'm sorry. It's me. You're great. But, and then months later, I got another one. Oh my God, it was awkward. She was awkward. I was awkward. And we just didn't mesh. But that was the only date I went on in a long time.
2 matches. Head on
and
over
I
to
stopped
Kitchen
after
Chads.
that.
Oh God, what is Kitchen Chads? Hold on. Kitchen Chads. It's
Kitchen
real.
Chads.
Oh my God. I love cooking for my girlfriend with the money I make from my job. Made some ratatouille because I like the movie. Might go for a run later. I have had sex before.
This is like the Krusty Krab across the street from the chum bucket. This is evil. This is diabolical. Okay, let's go back to kitchen cells. We're done here.
I haven't felt the touch of a woman in months. Months?
Months?
Fake cell. Try.
Yeah, months? Excuse me? You're complaining about months?
25 years. Boo, fake cell. Fake cell spotted. Went to the drugstore and the girl cashier was nice to me. Started stuttering, so she kinda giggled at me, so I left immediately. Felt so humiliated I couldn't stop myself to get home and masturbate to the idea of her suffering.
Masturbating to the idea of her suffering. Incredible. This is some classic.
Honestly, if she was giggling, she might have found it endearing. I feel like... Well, I guess it depends on how she did it. If she was like actually just like a mean bitch and was like just giggling right at you, then yeah, that's bad. But if she was giggling, she might be like, "Oh, that's kind of cute." Yeah.
I like how there's just like a bunch of people in the.
I feel like if you're stuttering and the woman doesn't find you attractive or even is repulsed by you, she would just be like, "Okay." Like that's the reaction I imagine would happen.
Dude, what the? Bro, get some help. Fake cells when a real incel pulls up.
True.
A girl I know has recently added me to her close friend stories. Well, today she posted a poll asking what color...
Is that... What bird? What kind of bird is that?
...color she should paint her toenails, and apparently my answer was, quote, too specific. I'm no longer in her close friends list. I once walked up to a woman I went to school with since middle school at a bar. Before I could even finish saying hello and asking how she was, a guy put himself between us and asked her if she knew me. She said no. I'm pretty sure they're married now. 22, no driver's license, no post-high school education, never had a job, never kissed a woman, and have horrible social anxiety. Flying bundle of bananas for dinner. I'm Albanian.
How do you eat that? How the fuck do you eat it if it's flying? Do you gotta catch it?
Fuck you. I'm half Jewish, half Indian. It was over at birth.
Oh no.
You didn't have to tell us the half Jewish part. We could tell by the circumcised avocado.
5'3". Finally got the confidence to walk up to a girl at a bar.
Now 5'3", I do feel for you. Again, I don't think it's bad, right? But it is an unfortunate culture that women need taller guys. Need in quotes.
And she bent down and asked me where my parents are.
Oh God. Oh no. Oh
Judging
no.
by what we have seen around this subreddit, some guys would be totally into that. Some men are drowning.
True, actually,
while
yeah.
others die of thirst.
I should clean my bathroom, but without the drain flies, I have nobody left to keep me company.
Oh.
Asmongold, is that you?
It's never gotten that bad for me. I am definitely a bachelor, but it has never gotten that
You
bad.
don't just have your drain flies. Look, you have a little ant friend too.
Oh,
see, it's not all
wow.
bad.
Made peach cobbler. I have a date tomorrow. Maybe my femcel gay life is over.
A woman going on to a incel subreddit talking about how she has a date tomorrow. This is just evil. This is just
Maybe my femcel gay life is over.
Femcel gay retard life is over. Yeah, she's just humble bragging.
A woman
Disgusting.
going on to a incel subreddit talking about how she has a date tomorrow. This is just evil. This is just like eating a 5-course meal in front of a starving African child. What are you doing, bitch?
I'm a femcel loser who can't talk to people and spends all her time playing games. Guy I had a crush on from high school told me he wasn't interested in a relationship and spends all her time playing games.
And for yet another day, I'll be eating frozen pizza. I don't care to cook a decent meal for myself. I feel like if you're going into kitchen cells as a woman and you're like genuinely like a femcel, you might just be like fishing, right? I feel like because you're gonna get a lot of replies.
Guy I had a crush on from high school told me he wasn't interested in a relationship, but I think he's lying and didn't want to tell me he's not interested because I'm fat, chopped, and broke. F my f***ing loser virgin life. I'm about to turn 25 and I'm still a virgin. I feel like it's too late now. Everyone knows more about intimacy than I ever could, and no one will ever want an unattractive, inexperienced femcel.
I'm just a lonely virgin femcel.
Yeah, see, this is what I mean.
Bro, why are there women in this incel community? They're like f***ing locusts. They come in, they gentrify everything. Sports, politics, board games, video games. Now the incel community, the hating
Can we have nothing?
Is being invaded by women. Is nothing sacred? There's no such thing as a female incel, okay? There's no such thing as a...
Really? There really isn't. If you look, there isn't. She's
heterosexual female incel. Dating and finding a relationship, different. But any man would f you. It doesn't matter how
100%.
fat, how socially awkward, how ugly. Men f couches. Men f rotisserie chickens. You can find a man who will f you. All female incels are volcels. That is my hot take. I know.
Wait, volcels? What the fuck is a volcel? What does that mean?
I'm a fake cell, but I truly wish I was a true cell. The only woman who truly loved me for who I am is gone from this world, and I'm the only one to blame. I wish I was a true cell so I didn't know what true love felt like. Sometimes when I cook, I like to imagine I'm cooking for a loving partner.
I should probably say this. I am not an incel. I've definitely done it multiple times. And it was not paid for. So, you know. But it has not happened in a very long time.
Who's excited for me to join them at the table, but then I turn around and nobody's there and a little part of me dies inside. Every night I go to sleep thinking about kissing a girl just once. Another man's child has the eyes of the woman I love. She's better off without me, and soon enough...
Oh, that's just... Oh, that... Oh.
Another man's child
has the eyes of the woman I loved. That's just like some baby shoes never worn type shit, right?
Child has the eyes of the woman I love. She's better off without me, and soon enough she'll forget the color.
I mean, it has to happen to some people, right? Like it's inevitable. Like you feel bad for them, but it's not like that person deserved that woman, right? But it's just sad to, you know, just as a human, it's sad to hear something like that.
Of my eyes and the way we laugh together, while I'll be trapped in those memories forever.
Wait, she's better without me, and soon she'll forget the color of my eyes, the way we laugh together. Oh God. Oh God. This is really putting me down. This is beautiful. You know? And I relate to it, unfortunately.
I like how in the women posting L's video it was like, I got drunk and peed on my date, tee hee, and the men posting L's video it's like, I want to kill myself.
Yeah.
This shit isn't even funny. I don't even know what to say to this.
It
This is
really,
just depressing.
it's really
Black
not
bean
funny.
chili. Mom would hit me until I stopped crying as a kid, and now I'm an emotional wreck to any girl I talk to.
Oh,
God, I'm
dear.
so sorry. I need a girl to beat me like my mom did.
Hell yeah. That's how you turn lemons into lemonade.
Freud cell.
I've given up on getting women. My goal now is to get as fat as possible. A friend of mine said I look like a serial
You'll die sooner. Yeah. 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 It's one way to do it. It's honestly probably the most pleasurable way to do it, other than autoerotic asphyxiation. That's how I'm going out. But I'll wait.
serial killer, but not a hot one.
What's up with women in the serial shit? Okay, for all my
Hybristophilia.
weird flaws, at least I do not have a serial fetish, okay? That is one I do not have.
I can't stop having
Look it up, hybristophilia. It's a real thing, and it does kind of make sense in a certain evolutionary psychology type kind of way, at least in the interpretations that I've seen.
almost sexual fantasies about me and my classmate, and I wake up with a boner every morning. The cold showers are not fun. I'm not gay, but imagining how slim his legs are makes me feel hot.
I'm not gay, but I keep fantasizing about how soft and smooth bro's legs are.
I was in the bathroom trying to eat a banana
Yeah.
when two guys walked in and I could hear them kissing. I squashed my banana in anger because of the jealousy I felt. And to make matters worse, I think I grabbed the wrong kind of banana.
Honestly, it's gotten to the point where, and it's a meme. It is a meme, don't worry. But it's just like, I wish I was gay. I feel like it might make things a little bit easier. But also, I'm still socially awkward, so I probably would.
I just accidentally squeezed my dick to the sound of two men kissing.
I cook so often for my roommate that I've started to feel like his boy wife. Maybe in another life I was his gatherer trad wife and he was my Chad Hunter husband. Is it time to start femboy maxing? Sometimes I have
Hey, if you
inappropriate
can,
thoughts
do
about
it.
other men and I hit myself in the head repeatedly.
Men out here fighting demons. And the demons is bisexuality. Listen, it's 2025. Nobody gives a shit if you're gay anymore.
I know, right? Like that's a but as a guy, it is kind of something to reckon with. I feel like and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like for women, there's almost this like general acceptance, like if you're bi, it's like okay, whereas for guys, it's very much like I'm thinking about bros creamy thighs, but I'm not gay, I swear. It's just I'm just lonely. I don't know. There's such a taboo against it, just inherently with how men are.
That's basically like being straight nowadays in the world of demisexual gender goblins or whatever the fuck. You're good, bro. Just don't be a furry.
Went on Grindr to see if I was lovable and they rejected me.
You were rejected on Grindr? That's impossible. Dudes will literally hit up someone on Grindr before the person even has a profile picture. They'll just
You'd
like
be
get in DMs
surprised.
like, hey, wanna bang? I swear to God, talk to any gay male friend of yours. They will
No,
say
yeah,
the same.
I think she's probably right. If your standards are absolutely zero on Grindr, right, and you just want to have sex, I guarantee you that you'll have somebody.
The gay male community is what all of human sexuality would look like if women were not the gatekeepers of sex. And it's horrifying. I've said before that hookup culture is basically straight people culturally appropriating gay culture, and it's been a complete disaster for society.
18 male. I haven't seen my friends in months, and all I do with my time is work at my job.
Welcome to being an adult, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Welcome to the next 45 years of your life. I love the people in the
man.
comments like, imagine having a job, you have friends. This guy is doing better than like 90% of this subreddit, and he's only 18. It's never been less
True.
over for someone.
I'm only 16 and I've already wasted my entire life. I'm gonna turn 18 in a
Wait,
few
wait,
For
wait.
someone.
What was that?
I'm
What
only
was that
16.
meal? Cooked chicken, white rice, cooked chicken broth with butter and everything bagel seasoning. Huh. I mean, it's definitely missing a little bit of protein, but it probably tastes good. I can see that.
18 and I've already wasted my entire life. I'm gonna turn 18 in a few days. I'm below average in everything.
Or just put some veggies in it, like add at least some textural difference.
If you are 17 years old, you are basically a child. You are a baby. What are you doing? on the incel subreddit. All
I agree with that. If you're 18 and under and you haven't had sex yet, it might feel like the end of the world, but it totally is not. Once you get into your, like, I feel like the real cutoff is like early to mid 30s, unfortunately. I mean, the kind of the point at which people start to look at you weird, I feel like is probably like 22, 23. But when you're 35 and you say you've never had sex, like, I mean, there's literally a movie called the 40-Year-Old Virgin, and yeah, good movie.
These people like, oh, I'm 16, oh, I'm 17. Is it over for me? This was me at 16, okay? Quoting Invader Zim, going on newgrounds.com.
Oh, she's cute. Look at her. She got them braces.
And now look,
braces are cute.
You know, on second
Linus
thought, I am
Tech Tips has
exactly
braces
where
now,
someone like that
which
would
is
end
funny.
up, aren't I? Never mind. What I'm trying to say is, it's not over, okay? It's never over, but it's especially not over when you are that young. It's not like you're 36 or something.
A pretty girl sat next to me on the bus and I leaked a bit of pre-com. I'm 36.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Sorry.
Spent my last $10 on OnlyFans. Here's my dinner.
Why would you spend money on some stupid whore when you could spend money on a different stupid whore? Me. I won't get naked or talk to you, but you can support me on Patreon. All patrons get the uncensored version of every video, so you can hear me say, "Fuck, shit, piss, bitch." Link down below. Much smarter
Now that's something to come to.
way to waste your money, if I do say so myself. Anyway, obviously many of these people are being silly, they're being tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah.
Real actual incels probably don't hang out much on Reddit. They're not out here posting shit like this.
True.
I just thought this was funny and goofy. That has been my whole channel. I find something funny, I bring it to you. I'm like a cat bringing its owner a dead mouse as a gift. Here you go. What is your...
My cat, years ago, not my current cat, my previous cat, he would come into my room at night, just start meowing, right? He would just meow until I got up and went to turn on the light, and he he caught a bird or like a squirrel or something, and I would just be like, oh, good job, Jack. And then I'd go back to bed, and then I'd just hear crunching for the next like 20 minutes.
Biggest L. Maybe
There's
I'll
always
make
like a
another video
liver
like
or a
this
stomach
where I
left
just read
over that
Shoe0nHead's
occasionally I stepped
audience
on.
posting their L's. But I will see you guys very soon with a new video.
Bye. Everybody go subscribe to Shoe0nHead. Like the video. There we go. I'm liking it right now. Like this video. Subscribe to me, please. I'm so lonely. Oh, God.